Hey guys, I've put together a little collage of some of our cars here. This was a car I did a custom paint job on for my son when he was a bit younger, and he's loved these Camaros, and we have two of them still, and which are better now. So that's the Pro Street one that he's working on now is his latest one, which he'll probably keep that car. He's put so much money into it, and that car really has got the best of everything going into it. So that's going to be quite an amazing car. This is my 55 Chevy with a big block in it, with a 871 supercharger on it. Just incredibly fast. In fact, I don't even know if I'm responsible enough to drive this car. It's just so hard not to speed in it. This is a car I've had for a long time, and I recently put a 6.6 litre engine in it, which puts out over 500 horsepower, very fast. So this is kind of a SEMA style truck which Maximilian brought, and just a lovely truck. He's upgraded it even a bit more from there. You see some of our monster cars there. The white one, 61 Ford Fairlane, is the first one I built years ago, about 20 years ago, and it was a family car for years, and Maximilian has it now. And this is my latest one, which has been a dream in the back of my mind for years. I wanted that kind of body style, because I just thought it was perfection for a monster car. In fact, the first time I took it out at Orange County Choppers, they wanted me to park it in the entranceway there. They loved it so much. So we have continually done upgrades on the 61 Ford, which now has a big block in it, and bigger axles, can tow anything. It's a great vehicle, although we have had a few issues with the transmission, which we're going to have to pull out again and find out, you know, what's up with it. We just had so many problems with transmissions from people. This was a new LT1 Camaro we have, which I bought for my wife, and I'm just so impressed with this car. I mean, they're so fast. It's ridiculous. So this was a 55 Chevy I had, which I actually traded last year. Don't normally do that, but I actually traded it for the blue one, which was meant to be really good mechanically, but I could literally hardly get it off the trailer. It runs so bad. And after spending about another 35,000 on it, I got it running really great. Yeah, that was a nice early Trans Am. I always loved my Jags, and I've had about 9 Trans Ams. Love Trans Ams. This was actually my first Firebird, a Formula 400. I love my big old caddies. It's one I painted, and I actually had this Rolls Royce when I was 21. You know, I've always been in the bodyguard business, chauffeur bodyguard, and I certainly looked a part in that. This is a Camaro we still have. Well, it's Maximilian's now, and he's done a lot of upgrades on it. We painted it. This was a Bentley Maximilian had, with it had a special carbon fiber kit on it and an upgraded engine. Could do 207 miles an hour, but a little bit nerve-wracking if anything went wrong with it. One of my 57 Chevys. This was actually my first American car. I love that car. back in the 80s here, with my sisters and her friends. And this was actually the most normal car I've ever owned. I'm not quite sure how we got that one. And another Trans Am we had. This was an 87 Trans Am I bought back in the day, and I actually really like that car. Another shot of my beautiful 57. Really nice interior and everything in that car. I really did a cool custom dash on it with the rev counter in the dash like that. It looked factory. And I've actually quite liked the Cadillac Seville's, and I've had a few of them. This was one of the family cars I bought my wife. Ginormous, but I felt it was quite safe at the time, when maybe it wasn't as safe as I thought it was. Cougars, love Cougars. I've had a bunch of Cougars. This was actually in Scotland, and yeah, cars like that, the Camaro, really stand out there, I can tell you that. This was the first Cadillac Seville I had. Beautiful car. This was my beat up old Barracuda. This was one of the Cougars that we bought. Shot of the monster car with the 44-inch tires on it. I actually liked it better with the big tires, but Maximilian likes the modern big wheels. This is a group shot of some of our cars. Yeah, also you have to have the bigger wheels to get over the modern brakes. So this is a really fast Barracuda, which I sold to Maximilian. The yellow Mustang there, we still have that. That's my daughter's now, and great car. It's a GT. Has a full leather Recaro interior in it. That was the orange Camaro you've seen some of. This is another Barracuda I had. A truck me and Samantha had, real big truck. It was we had it for a very long time. Actually sold it quite recently, and she now has Maximilian's lifted Dodge truck because he bought the SEMA style truck. Another Jag, one of my wife's car. This was one of my daughter's, youngest daughter's first Jeep. This is also one of Gemma's cars, which she really loves the Cougars as well. In fact, she's had 3 of them. And she now has one which we painted red. And it's a really nice car. She loves that car. So, yeah, she likes this was actually Gemma's one of Gemma's second car, I think, and 61 Ford, I believe. Other Jag we had, real nice. We actually had 2 of these at the same time. Maximilian had one, and I bought one for my wife, and we resprayed Maximilian's one, and it's real nice. But they do have a problematic with the engines. One of Maximilian's cars when he was in school. Pretty nice car. We love our cars, and we fix them up. This was one of Maximilian's big block Camaros, and yeah, the paint job was really cool on it. It was a fast car. It was a bit low geared though for anything more than the town driving. But, very nice. This was the first Corvette Maximilian bought, and very nice car, well looked after. It was a beautiful condition, and he really enjoyed that. Now this is the only car in here which we didn't own, and I've actually thought about buying one, but the maintenance cost was a bit scary. It belonged to a buddy of mine, a real nice car. This I drove it a lot though. This is a Cougar I bought, which had been used for racing for a very long time, gutted out and mini tubbed and this, that and next thing, and I totally stripped it down to the shell, made it back to a street car, put a brand new big block in it, 460 Ford, and I actually put a 273 gear in it because it had so much torque that I could get away with that. And here's my buddy's Rolls-Royce Phantom again. This is a Corvette Samantha brought, and we still have this, and Dave's actually upgraded this a lot. It's putting out over 600 horsepower, I think, now at the back wheels. This was a Nova that Samantha had. This was some of the cars we've had. I've always loved my Hummers, and this is a Hummer we have, and we have it a really long time. And I'm probably going to go through it fairly soon and do a real nice upgrade on it. And anyway, that's all the cars for the time being. Just give you a little look at some of the toys we have.